Hello everyone, Jackfruit here, and welcome to the part 2 video of building the train. In our last video, we built a static vehicle design, the train engine, which I hope you all enjoyed watching the build process. But there's one thing without which a train is incomplete, and that would be a passenger coach, right? How would the villagers travel without this? Well, talking about the villagers, they are just going crazy with jumping in and out of the coach. They just won't leave it alone no matter what. At least that's what has been happening in TDizzle's world recently. The link to his channel is in the description, so go ahead and check out his livestream or the village tour on the Wild West village. Anyway, this is what we are building in this video. So let's stop fooling around and get started on building this. Let's go. Alright, we are on the site where we previously built our train engine. So if you guys wish to check out the build guide for this one, the link will pop up on the top right, or you can also look for it in the description of this video. Well, now before we start building, allow me a moment to turn on some filters for this build. So let's turn on Anarchy Acres, Daily Bugle, First Order, Fortnite Festival, Friendly Neighborhood, Rifle Furnishings, Imperial Survival, Some Haunted House, Log Cabin, then Salty Seaport, A Pleasant Park, Oro Studio, Tank the Bus Driver, and Utilities and some vehicle parts. Now, after that, first thing we need to do is to set up the wheel alignment or the wheel height for the passenger coach, just the way we did for the train engine. Alright, and to do that, we need a part of the track to build. So let's begin by grabbing ourselves a 16x2 thin floor from Anarchy Acres and place like 2 of these, like that. Then from the foundations, let's grab this 4x4 foundation piece, place it in the middle over here. Then I already know that my wheel alignment is like half stirred higher on this terrain because I did the train. So if you have a similar terrain as the train, it will be the same. So do follow that. You might have to like figure out a proper height so that your wheels can look like they're mounted on the train track. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this foundation that's like half stirred higher. I'm gonna break this and this part, and let's place this in the center like that. Then from the roofs, let's find some Greensboro trims. There they are. Let's place like one over here, leaving like a 2-stud gap from the outer edge like this. There we go. Now from the vehicle base, grab this vehicle base 06, place one over here like that and one more on the front. Then let's grab a pressure plate and place one over here like that. Now from the furniture, from the tables, what we're looking for is this table, the Gothic end table, and this is going to be the wheel for the passenger coach. Alright, now try and align it and check that how close can you place the wheel to the track, and this is how close it should be. Okay, so make sure that your wheel is not like high like this, but it is close to the train like this. Alright, we are not going to place this right now, we just got the alignment. Before that, let's build the vehicle base. So from the vehicle parts, let's grab once again this vehicle base 06. In totality, we need 11 of these. Let's place 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Alright, after that, let's grab this vehicle base 03, align it in the center like this, and place like 4 of these in a row without keeping any space. Same way from the back side as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, after that, let's quickly finish the track. So let's go and grab this thin floor once again, place these train tracks by leaving like 4 studs gap in between those like this. Let's do it quickly. You can align them in random way, but make sure that it's like a 4 stud gap everywhere. After that, from the roof parts, let's grab this trim from the Gainsborough, from the Daily Bugle, and place them like this. Complete the track in this manner. Same way on the other side too. Well, you guys can go ahead and make this track look a little bit random. Alright, so now that we are done with the track, first let's try to build the base, like the platform for this vehicle. So from the roof parts, we are going to find ourselves these friendly neighborhood trims. Let's grab this 2x8. Try to align it in this manner. It's like on the gray part, like the thin gray part, like the half-stud gray part. So align it like that, and in a centered manner, let's place it on this edge like this. Alright, after that, grab this corner piece and snap and place one over here and one more on the other side as well. Then grab this 6x2 trim piece, snap and place one on this side, one on the other side too, and then grab this corner piece once again, snap and place one on this side and on the other side as well. Should look something like this. Okay. Now let's repeat this similarly on the other side. So in this thing, an 8x2 trim piece, aligning it like this, we shift it and place it in a centered manner like that on the back side. Alright, then let's grab the corner piece once again, one on the right, one on the left. Let's grab a 6x2 piece, snap one here, one on the other side, and then a corner piece that goes like this and one on the other side too. Alright, so these are like the two ends of the passenger coach. Now, before we fill the center part with these trims, we need the floor managed. Okay, let's find ourselves an 8x8 from the first order, align it like this. Okay, nudge it to the left, place one over there. Then let's grab an 8x2, fill this gap over here and place one in this part like that. Same way we do this on the other side too. And 8x8 which goes in this space, then an 8x2 that goes here, and an 8x2 that goes here. Now from the floors, once again we need to grab an 8x8, place one over here. Then we need a 4x4, place two of these like this, and then let's grab ourselves an 8x2, place one by nudging it to the right on this side. Same way on this side too, like keeping this tiny gap. This is like the opening for the train, like two doors of the passenger coach. Then once again we need this 8x8 piece, snap it like this and nudge it one stud to the right and place like two of these in a row. After that, from the floors, let's grab this 16x2, place one piece over here like that. Then we need this 8x8 piece and an 8x2. Okay, and the way we similarly did on the other side, let's place like 4x4s like this and an 8x8 which goes in this gap just like that. And for the opening of the door, let's place this 8x2 over here and on this side too. Now from the roof parts, let's once again go and find these. Grab this corner piece, align it in the same way, like half stud lower, find the position like this. Same way on the other side too, like this. Like we need to fill all these four corners with this piece. All right, so make sure you're doing that properly. There we go, just like that. Now let's grab this 8x2 and snap one piece here, then snap one piece here and fill the middle space with this 6x2 piece. Then similarly repeat that on the other side as well. Snap an 8x2 piece on both the sides and fill the middle part with a 6x2. There we go. Like our platform is done for the passenger coach. It should look something like this. Okay, now for the next part we're gonna do the wheels. You know what, it's about to get dark, so let me make it a day and then we'll continue with the next part where we'll be building the wheels. Alright, we are back. The game is lit. Now let's build the wheels for the passenger coach. So in order to do that, let's go to the roofs. Then find this red brick roof piece and place it in the middle of this gap right over there. Let's do the same on the other sides too. Grab this piece, place one in the middle, something like that. Then let's do the same on the back side too. Should be centered good enough in this manner, and similarly on this side as well. After that, now let's place the wheels, and to do that, let's grab a pressure plate for the alignment. We place it here. Let's go into the furnitures, tables, and grab this Gothic end table. Try to align it as close as possible to the vehicle base. Nudge it as close as possible to this red part and place one right over there closely to the red part. Once again, we grab this wheel and place one more of it on the other side. Then from the fences, to make it look a little bit aesthetic, let's grab this 1x6 fence from the friendly neighborhood and place one of it in this manner, right? And don't forget to break this, okay? And let's repeat the same for the other wheel parts too. So follow along for the placements, alright? Alright, so the wheels are done. It should look something like this once they are done. Now, from the top part, we're gonna start building the walls or the compartments, if that's what we're gonna call them. So we're gonna go in the wall section, drag all the way down and find this 2-door half wall. Then place these pieces in most of the corners like this. Then nudge one like that. Keeping one side gap, place two of them like that. We need 2 pieces in this corner, 2 pieces over here, then 2 pieces over there. Then we need like 2 of these on this corner, then 2 in these corners, and just the way we did on the other side, leaving one stud gap from these corner ones, place 2 of them like that. Now for the middle part, we need to keep a gap of 8 studs. All right, so 2, 3, 4, 8, something like that. And then place one more by keeping a 4 stud gap in between. All right, let's do the same on the other side here. There goes one, and there goes the second in the similar manner. Now we need to fill up the walls. For the top, let's go into the roof parts, go all the way down and find this 2-door battlement. We need these pieces on the top of the door entrances, which is right over here, 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 and here. Same way on the back side of the coach, like these. All right. After that is done, what we need is a floor piece. So let's go into thin floors and find this 8x2 piece. Align and place one piece like this on the top. Then place one over here, place one on this side in this manner. Then grab a 6x2, snap and place and complete this part. We need to do the same on the middle section as well. So place like 3 of these pieces in the middle on both the side of the coach, and similarly as we did on the other side, let's do the same. Cover the top portion like this, an 8x2, and place it like that. and then last two pieces, one goes here and one goes there. Should look something like this. It's getting quite dark. Allow me a moment to make it a day and we'll pick up where we left. Alright, we are back. What we did was we placed some columns for the walls and now we need to fill the gaps in between. So in order to do that, let's once again find this 2-door half wall. Place one piece right over here. Okay, then grab the pressure plate, place it in the middle like this. Then let's go into the floor section, find this 2x4 floor from the first order, align it like this, nudge it in the center, get it as down as possible and place one there. So that covers our front part. Once again, let's grab this 2x4 and place it on the top like this. Alright, do the same thing on the back side of the vehicle too. Let's grab this 2-door half wall, pressure plate in the middle, then a 2x4 thin floor piece, place one piece on the top like that and one piece on the bottom like that. Alright, now let's get the alignment for the side part. So let's grab this half wall once again, place one like this, leaving a one stud, then place a pressure plate in the center. From the floor section, what we need is an 8x2. Align it like this and place one piece in this gap as close as possible to the red piece, just like that. And let's do the same on the other side as well, okay, so that we can keep on placing the wall pieces later on. There goes the pressure plate, an 8x2 piece, and place it right over there. So these are our alignments. Now let's fill these gaps with the respective sizes. So an 8x2 goes in this space. Then let's continue this by taking this reference, fill this gap. Let's fill this gap as well, just like that. Then in the middle part, we need like a 2x4 piece from the first order. Fill it like that. And similarly, let's grab an 8x2 and fill this gap on the back side. There we go. Let's do the same on this side too. Grab an 8x2, fill this gap, fill that gap, fill that gap, then the middle part, fill that gap like that. And for the last section, an 8x2 that goes in this gap here. Alright, so this is how your compartment should look. After that, what we're gonna do is we're going to find some seats for our villagers to interact. So let's place one in over here, one on this part, and one over here, like this, right? And in these gaps, feel free to like place whichever equipments if you want to place, like any of these could go, or if you wish to keep it like a decoration part, you can just place benches in this one. After that, let's do the roofing. So we're gonna go into the roofs and find these imperial roofs. Let's grab this piece, goes on this part, and nudge it inwards one stud and place one piece over there. Let's grab this piece, place it over here, nudge it one stud inwards and place it over there. Then what we need is a 4x8. One goes over here, same way on the other side, like that. Then what we need is a 6x4. Snap it to this part and place two of them like this. Then grab this 4x4 roof piece, place one over here and on the other side. After that, once again grab this 4x8, snap to this piece and place like three of this in a row. Repeat this on the other side too. Right, then grab this 6x4 piece, snap it to the first one, place two of them like this. Then grab this 4x4 once again, snap and place two of these like that. Grab an 8x4, snap and place one over here, one on the other side, and then let's grab this piece, snap and place one here, and for the last, this piece, snap and place on this side. Now after that, from the floor section, let's go and find ourselves this piece, a 12 by 2 from the friendly neighborhood. Try to align it like this and place one piece right here, right there. Just fill this gap with this piece in the middle. All right, so let's grab ourselves an 8 by 2, place it right there, and a 6 by 2 in the end. So that's our roofing, which completes our body for the passenger couch. Now there's like one thing we need to do, place like some steering, like some stairs. It's not exactly stairs, but what we're gonna do is like we're gonna grab one of the floor pieces from the first order, which is like a 4 by 4 piece, and place 2 of them on the bottom here. All right, like that. Then let's do the same on the other entrances too, like this. What are you doing? Why are you guys emoting? Why are you guys emoting? I'm not even emoting. Why are you guys emoting? Are you kidding me? Are you sure? That is crazy. I'm not even emoting and these guys are like dancing around me. Whoa, that was something new. That was the first time I had seen it. Okay, so these entrances should look like this. Alright guys, now for the inner part, let's place some lights. I'm gonna grab quickly one of these lights from the battle bus thing, place one over here in the gap like that, and one over here in the gap, same way one goes here. Like these lights are like custom, so feel free to like to do it however you guys feel like. Once again, I'm gonna grab these lights from the log cabin, place one of each in those parts, and place these lights on the back side too. Allow me to make it a day, and then we'll get like a quick look on this one. Alright, we are back. So for the last part, we need to go into the roof section and go to the trims and find these haunted trims if that's possible, and align them in the center maybe, just to build a kind of a pulley. For this one, we are placing these parts. Then grab this 1 by 2 piece, align and place one over here and one on the top. Alright, so there we go. So this completes our passenger coach. There we go guys. This is the final build for our passenger coach for the train design. Now I don't know, for some reason I'm not getting the exact interactions from the villagers. Well, I guess they are just not interested at the moment. But as I mentioned in the beginning, you can definitely check out these interactions on TDizzle's YT channel, where this train is a part of a Wild West village. The link is in the description. Also, Dizzle might be coming up soon with an architectural build tutorial for a Wild West train station, so stay tuned to that as well. And before we end this video, I hope that this set of build guides for the train inspired you all at least a little bit to create something amazing in LEGO Fortnite. So do leave a like if you love this design. Let me know your opinions and thoughts on this build in the comments, and also share this video with your friends as well. Subscribe to stay tuned for the future content, and thank you for watching the video guys. Until next time, happy building. See ya.